Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Sunday, March 12th, 2023. I do want to sincerely thank you so much for joining me for this reading. But as we proceed, as always, do keep in mind this is a general reading for the day for all 12 signs. So just take what resonates. But the overall message I channeled for us for Sunday, we got everything just works out. Everything just works out. Beautiful. So let's jump right to the watercolor tarot. I do feel like there's thoughts of endings, new beginnings, success taking place throughout this day, but Spirit's saying the success that you're meant for and that lies ahead, so much greater than you can even imagine, okay? And then people even are expecting from you, okay? What do we have for Sunday to begin Sunday? I feel there's a motivation about this day. There's a confidence that's going to be noticed. I feel like when you're out and about doing running errands, taking a stroll, a drive, when you're out migrating to work or elsewhere, you're going to be noticed for your aura, your good looks, your glow. I do feel as if the day is going to differ in this case from beautiful soul to beautiful soul, because I got this in reverse at first. Some there's a lack of work, okay, a lack of effort towards your successor and or making money because it is a Sunday. But for some, there is a lot of work going in, or at least some of which. And so I feel like this will look different again for each soul. But I feel like regardless, there's rewards, there's abundance to be experienced. It feels like you might be dealing, as I'm seeing the Five of Wands in my mind's eye, certain levels of bad energy or chaos or disturbance, I want to say, and potentially delaying throughout the day, potentially, I want to say in the first quarter, the first half in general. But Spirit's saying throughout this day, things will just work out. So you need to keep that in mind. There's a sense of being reminded that when you're doing what you need to or trying to accomplish something, even if it doesn't feel 100% necessary, if it's delayed or you're disturbed or things feel a little bit difficult at certain points to get things done. It reminds me of the fact that I've tried to get this reading started about 5 times so far, right? But it comes out the way it's meant to, when it's meant to, how it's meant to, period. And you need to trust that. But the King of Pentacles, because it does feel like a day where you're regrounding oneself. You feel very connected to the earth, okay? To the night sky is what I'm getting, to the sun for some. But I do feel as if there's a focus on your money naturally, even if you're not making it. But I feel like either way, you will be spending some money, obviously some more than others. But I do feel like it's a Sunday where you need to think about your financial goal or goals moving forward. I do feel as if you're looking for a new position, okay, of authority for some, or just a new position to a new opportunity to make more money or to succeed more, that is just around the corner. But again, if it's feeling delayed or it just doesn't feel like it's coming in quick enough, that's purposeful. You need the space in between, or just you need that extension of whatever you're not wanting to continue or doesn't feel ideal. Does that make sense? And I feel like that also pertains to if you're looking for that ideal connection or success or wanting to hear back from somebody. But again, there's a huge focus on your monetary gain, on success, on an opportunity for a lot. But you might find oneself thinking about dating, romance, commitments outside of that as well. Interesting. What else do we have? I was going to pull one for each quarter, but it just didn't end up happening. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like, okay, you might gain clarity in regards to why something was moving slowly or why it is, why something's progressing slower than other past similar opportunities or in comparison to other people or other similar situations. Does that make sense? But I also feel like there is a sense of you not fully understanding, even with the clarity coming in, question marks rolling around in your head, thinking about somebody. Who are you thinking about throughout this day? I feel like they are also thinking about you. Could be an energetic connection for a lot drawn to the reading where you're so powerfully connected, even if you've just met, potentially known each other in past lifetimes, or one in particular, where they think about you and then you think about them due to it, or you both think about each other at the same time. Or it could just be you simply wondering what they're up to or when you're going to hear from them. Should I message them? Should I not? Don't overthink it. Just keep it simple, because I feel like that's the way that connection's meant to proceed. We also have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do feel as if you're very intelligent being drawn to this reading, very skilled. There's a sense of you having a talent to be discovered in the upcoming days. Okay, that's obviously not going to be for everybody, but I just feel like you can't, even when you are thinking about that person or your connections or one in particular in your life, or somebody of importance in your life, say a family member or a friend reaches out, you then jump right back to thinking about your career growth, your money, stuff of that nature, what you don't have potentially. But Spirit's saying there's more of a focus as I twitch on, okay, improving, cleaning up on what you do have and what's succeeding. It feels like if you do find oneself thinking about any level of or levels of lack, say money, that opportunity, communication with somebody, or that right connection, Spirit's going to push you, readjust your focus, your attention to notice the abundance at this time. And Spirit's saying, again, if things feel a little bit rocky or you find oneself focusing on what you don't have, what's not succeeding as well as it could be or isn't at all, what didn't work out, you're going to find that things just work out. And I feel like you're being reminded once again, moving forward, what you need, what you desire, what's meant to succeed, thrive, grow, prosper, it's just going to work out, okay, in divine timing. I feel like there's a long time coming level of success that a lot of which drawn to the reading are experiencing. But yeah, just try to focus on what is working out for you. Look at that. With all that you have to decide to accomplish, all that you have been accomplishing, there's abundance, okay? There's gifts of reward from the universe for all of your hard work, for not giving up for some. I do feel like you're thinking about how to better assist other people moving forward, how something you've been working on is helping people. But how can that improve as well? The Hermit card and the Hanged Man. Yeah, this could be what we were just talking about, that adjustment in focus, perspective potentially, expectation. I feel like for some of which onto the reading needs to be tweaked, adjusted. Are you expecting too much from that connection? Are you expecting too much from oneself throughout this day and surrounding it and moving forward? Are you putting too much weight on your shoulders? I do feel like you are very much a leader being drawn to this reading, and there is needing to be a focus on the fact that that's going to help you prosper moving forward, but it's going to feel different because you're changing, because you're becoming stronger, more powerful, and more skilled. I feel like a lot of which are very much thinking about at certain points throughout the day, how do I more so perfect, or just in general perfect my craft, my skill set, or multiple. How do I see this business grow? I feel is also a thought for some. Some of you might be thinking, well, what if I took a different turn, chose differently along the way? However that pertains to you, that could be career, could be a relationship, could be an investment, a move for some, but Spirit's saying that things are working out moving forward because you've made that choice, that those changes in the past, because you chose to make certain adjustments, right? Because you chose not to stick with something, or because you chose to discard that option. So trust that you are making the right choices. Trust in oneself as well as a reminder. Trust your intuition. But damn, that connection just keeps popping up. It feels like you are easily connecting with people throughout this day if you so choose, or if it just comes to be. I feel that more than one person in your life is thinking about you, but you could find that there are strangers thinking about you. Say they're watching you online or discovering you, seeing you out and about once again. But I feel like there's a sense of you having an energy that is drawing in eyes, ears, attention, people coming back around to see what you're up to or how things are going for you, what you have to say, what you've created or developed. I just feel like the way you connect to people is different than it once was, and that's also taking a highlight. The way you date, the way you bond with your friends, the way you maintain connections, the way you keep people updated, and how much you choose to be holding back is also taking a highlight. Interesting. But to continue, we have the Queen of Cups. This is a day where your caring nature takes a focus, potentially your emotional side may take a focus needing to heal for some, physically and or mentally and emotionally. I do feel as if you need to take care of oneself, but it's a day that reminds you overall, throughout this day and moving forward, everything's simply just going to work out. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you next time.